Welcome to Golden Drop, everyone. My name is Sharon McDonald, and I'm super happy to be your host today. I wanted to just give you a little bit of update what this call is about, and it's about your problems that you face every single day, and I have a situation that I'm going to share from my personal experience, and hopefully the product that I talk about today will help you. This is not a diagnosis, nor is it a prescription. It's simply what I use. There's lots of things you can use on PubMed and other forms that you can go and get diagnosis type information. But the Golden Drop is simply for us to be able to share our personal experiences using essential oils, and I'm really happy to be able to share mine today. So I have a situation where sometimes my cute little thyroid decides that it's not going to really support me. So it works normal most of the time, but I don't know how many of you out there, if you want to put it in the chat or drop it below, just say thyroid, write it in there, thyroid. And I'm sure a lot of us, whether you're hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, I bounce between the two. And so I've always looked for essential oils to be able to help me in that situation. And so I'm going to share with you something that I do that I learned from Emily Wright. And so I use this beautiful product for my face called Immortelle. I don't know if any of you have ever used this. It gets its name Immortelle because it uses Immortelle, the flower, which is helichrysum. We've already talked about helichrysum, right? Really good for skin support. And so Emily Wright did a presentation that she does this all over her face, where she needs it, and we all have our spots, and then she rubs it over her thyroid. And so I thought, oh, wow, that's really good because all the properties in here are really good for the thyroid. So I just magically put that right there on my thyroid and then rub it into those, my little crow feet that I have. I do this a lot, right? And so those are like forever perma lines in my forehead. But I do try to support them a little bit more so that when I'm 95, I'm not drooping over my eyelids. So anyway, it's a really insightful essential oil. And my cute little Ezra last night, we did s'mores. Well, they did s'mores. I didn't because I don't like them at all. And so we sat around our fire pit and we did s'mores, and he grabbed the wrong end and burned his hand so badly. And so he was like crying, and I said, oh my gosh. So we got some copaiba on there for the pain and lavender and iced it. And then he was like, Mom, like this hurts so bad. And I said, okay, grab the Immortelle, put that on there and go to bed. And so he went to bed crying. But this morning he woke up, and guess what? All those blisters are completely flat. They're a little white, mostly pink, and he's fine. He's at a lacrosse tournament right now as we speak. So this is such an insightful, what I love about essential oils is they just support the body exactly where they need. They're super smart. So they get in and they go to work right away. So if they need to be a pain warrior, they're a pain warrior. If they need to be a support warrior, like, okay, we're not functioning, the cells aren't functioning the right way, they speak that language, and they are so doggone smart. And they just go to work. So that's what I love about them, because on the go, wherever we're at, there is 1,000 solutions in your pocket with just this one essential oil. And that's what I love. There's also a really great emotional component to essential oils. And so I'm pulling out my handy dandy book. You guys are probably like, barf, she always talks about this. Emotions in Essential Oils is the book that I'm referring to. And the anti-aging blend is where I'll go to, because this is the name of Immortelle. Immortelle is the proprietary name from doTERRA, but in all the literature, you're going to find it as anti-aging blend. Just think wrinkles, think Immortelle, okay? So this is the insight, the oil to spiritual insight, and I'm just gonna read a little bit of this. Essential oils have been used since antiquity to assist meditation practices and prayer and spiritual worship. Anti-aging blend contains the power of high vibrational oils and grounding oils all at once to assist the connection between the spirit and the body, heaven and earth. It also encourages positive states of being and supports the development of faith, hope, gratitude, kindness, love, patience, and trust. All right, so I love this essential oil because it is really good for when you are going to do some meditation. And I find a lot of power in meditation. It really helps me ground that very, like I just want to get out and kill it every day. Like that's my instinct. Just, let's go slay the day, That's my instinct. I love it. It's what I've wired myself for every single day of my life. And the older I get, the more that absolutely does not serve me. So I really need to bring into my space the very feminine energy, okay? And I just did a little live video on Oils to Go on Facebook. You can go check it out. But I talked about the oils that I carry in this clutch that doTERRA had for the holidays. And I have my friend Clary Calm here because Clary Calm really pulls in that feminine energy for me. And so I really concentrate because I am the mother of all the earth, right? Like that is my natural instinct. But because I trained myself to be like in athletics, kill it, go get it. You're going to be, whatever sport I was doing, even as a dancer. And so I'm sharing these stories with you because you're going to see yourself somewhere in here. Maybe you're so soft. Maybe you're so, that you're kind of a pushover, right? And maybe you need to slay the day a little bit more, right? So what I have found is I call on essential oils to help me on this level. And it really, really works. I absolutely love it. So you can use this for meditation, all right? And here's where I put it for meditation, on the back of my neck, right at the spine, and I push it up into my hairline, okay? And then I take what's left over and I rub my forehead over my third eye and then over my heart, okay? The reason why is this is like a triangle, okay? I know it's like, my husband, if he was here, he would say, well, that's an obtuse or whatever the real name of that. It's not quite a triangle because you're going head to spine to heart and back up, right? So that's not whatever that is. If you're a math person, which I am not, that would not be a full triangle, but you get what I'm saying, right? It really draws the heart and the mind together and really communicates through the spine to the whole body. And when you are meditating, right, you set your intention for what you're trying to work on, what you're trying to resolve, and then you clear your mind and let your body go into its whatever it has to go into. So that is my share today. I would love to know how you guys are using Immortelle or any of these other things. For me, I was talking about how I support the thyroid with it and all these little extra, wrinkles from being 40. Am I 47? 40. Yeah, I turned 48 this year. So yeah, all those years of what? So how are you guys using it? Unmute yourselves. Share how you're using Immortelle, what you do. Anybody got anything that they want to share today? Maybe a question?
A lot. I had, can you guys hear me okay? Because I have kind of a sketchy signal.
Totally.
It's okay? All right, cool. I had a lot of melasma after baby number 4. So just like the pregnancy mass, just the dark, streaky patches on my skin. And it's still there a little bit, but it's not nearly as prominent as it was. And I've been using the Immortelle and the face wash and the hydrating cream. I've been adding 2 or 3, sometimes 3 slips out, drops of the blue tansy. I add that to the hydrating cream and then use it morning and night. But it's cleared up quite a bit. I have one little funky spot over here on my cheek that's just holding on. But the rest of it's like, pretty much gone. So that was really huge for me. I love Immortelle.
Oh, I love it. Good job. It really is good for those spots. I have one over here on my cheek. I'm wondering why it is on our cheeks, because you see old people and they get them right on their jawbone. You wonder what's sitting in there. Maybe if we meditated and did this before,
there you go.
Circulation.
And concentrate on just that spot. I bet you tons of money that Michelle Markham could probably tell you exactly why it's on a specific.
I know. We should ask her. I'll go on her page and ask.
Yeah, just be like, what's with the face maps? Because she'll tell me, oh, if you've got pimples up along here, it's because, like your liver is screaming or something. And I'm like, oh, that actually makes sense. I have been sort of abusing my liver lately. Thank you. But I could do better.
I love it. I love it. Anybody else have any way that they're using it, or a question, anything they want to share?
So I have a question. So you put the on the thyroid. Do you do it at night or do you do it in the morning? Because I do it at night.
I do it whenever I'm grabbing this, either night or morning. And when I was really having an issue, like where my thyroid literally was just not doing what it needed to, I would do it morning and night, Renee, when I washed my face. I just made it. There's one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom, and one in my, especially when they give Immortelle for free for a 200-point order, I'm like, dude, I'm stocking up.
Yeah, I have it on my bedside table, so I just do it right before I go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. So I have one in my makeup case too. So yeah, good question. That's what I do. I don't know about anybody else.
Then your other one, when you went to your clutch real quick, that's your Claricom, where do you put that during the day?
Okay. So for me, I do ovary to ovary, hip to hip. Literally, and I rub it in. Sometimes I'll do it on the what is that? The bone on the outside of your ankle. I'll do it there because that and the inside of your or acupuncture points for femininity, your female organs and whatnot. But hip to hip, just depends on which one.
The ankle part, it's like on the inside of your ankle, between your Achilles tendon and that medial malleolus is the name of that bony point that sticks out towards your other ankle.
Yeah.
So that's where I've always put it. That's a good place to put pressure if you are in labor and want to speed it up.
Yes.
And a little Claricom and maybe even a little extra Clary Sage.
Speaking of labor, on your pinky toe, if you put Clary Sage on your pinky toe in labor, it also helps progress.
Yes, they were talking like on the toenail. Isn't that so cool?
I've never done it. I just did the whole toe, the whole baby toe. That's what I've always.
I just remember Stephanie Wahlberg talking about her girlfriend is she in Haiti?
Yeah, Sheena.
She's in Haiti though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, she said something about the toenail. I don't know why. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Toe. So cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's so exciting. So you guys, this has been such a beautiful business for us. And as we wrap up today, I just wanted to share with you why I have chosen to do this as a business. And it might not be for you, and that's okay. You can just tune this out because it might be for somebody that you know. And so for me, it's been a really great way for me to share my service heart. I love to help people. I love to see their lives change. And so for me, sharing essential oils and remedies that someone can use on the go, have 1,000 solutions in their pocket, pull it in and have them with them all the time and be able to do it anywhere has been super empowering for me. And to be able to watch that family transform their health and their mind and be healthier, right? Or march down that path of health has been super exhilarating for me. And so that's the way I pay it forward to other people, is sharing that passion and that love for natural things and be able to really just be of service to other people. And then doTERRA has this lovely program. I had a woman today say, well, you never invited me. This was at yoga. You never invited me to do the business with you. And I said, because your energy was never open to it. She goes, well, I'm open to it now. And I said, great, then let's sit down and talk. And so for me, she was asking me, like, how do you purchase? What are your, what's the purchasing power with doTERRA? And I told her about the loyalty program. I said, nobody pays me 30% back in my pocket to shop. No one pays me in a rotating rebate program to ship my product to me for free, right? Like, I know I pay $6, $10, whatever I'm paying, right, to get it to my house as fast as possible. I know I pay that in, but it comes back to me in the way of points. So for me, and she's like, what? And I said, yes, it's called shipping rewards, and I can use those for product. And she was just floored. So we're going to sit down and talk because she's number one, open, and number two, she was super excited about being able to pay it forward into her own budget to be able to get her product for free and to be able to get paid back for shopping at her own, within her own account, just like you do at Costco. She goes like, Costco, and I love Costco for that. I shop at Costco and I get a reward for shopping there, and it is pretty darn good, right? So I am so grateful all of you stayed here with me today and that you joined us for a little chit chat about Immortelle and about supporting the thyroid and beauty. We all like to look a little younger, don't we? Have a lovely day, you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.